Alright, I finally unlocked the CZ3A1 without giving EA a single dime that they don't deserve. It took about 3 weeks after they deliberately locked it behind this godforsaken drip feed battle pass. They gave you just enough missions to basically get about halfway. Then the second week comes around and you end up right about here somewhere and you can't get it, and you had to wait a third week for more missions in order to get this. The evil thing about spending this BF coin currency you see in the upper right here is, let's say you're one tier off from it and you're like, oh fuck it, I'll spend some Battlefield coins. You see, if you spend that, you can't get the next battle pass without spending more money, because the battle pass will cost 1100 Battlefield coins. So you see, listen, it's all a trick, right? To get your money. EA's evil. But fuck them. Didn't spend a single dollar for this weapon, and you shouldn't have either. And I'm going to tell you all about it in this video. So let's get right into it. If you enjoy the channel, be sure to hit the sub button, hit the like button, swing by the streams. Also, check out the second channel. It'll be in the pinned comment and in the description. I'm starting to upload on that channel regularly. The CZ3A1 is obviously another overpowered Battle Pass weapon. It is one of the fastest killing weapons in the game. It's exceptionally great. It's actually insane in close quarters. 25 damage, 981 rounds per minute. You can get a 35 round magazine. I'm going to show you guys a bunch of different setups, but first we're going to cover the damage model. This weapon does have a very, very stepped damage model. So it's going to be 4 shots to kill from 0 to 9 meters. Then at 10 meters, it's going to be a 5 shot to kill, extending out to about 20 meters. Then it's going to be a 6 shot kill. Then past that, it's going to be a 7 shot kill. And then finally, all the way at about, yeah, right about here at 75 meters. I think it might be 76. Drops all the way to an 8 shot kill. But, I mean, this is clearly a submachine gun. You're going to be using it within that 0 to about, 30 meter range, ideally. Within that range, it is absolutely top tier. It's really, really good. All right, let's start talking over some setups. So, in terms of setup, this first one I have for you is the complete overkill recoil control build. This weapon really doesn't have that much recoil, but I always offer one of these recoil control builds because I know some people enjoy them. So this is what it looks like when you shoot it. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have any fucking recoil. Like, they misplaced it. It's going to be long suppressor, extended barrel. The reason why I'm picking extended barrel here is if you look at the muzzle velocity, it is exceptionally low, even with extended barrel, and you can feel that muzzle velocity even in mid-range gunfights, especially if you don't have the extended barrel. So in my opinion, there's kind of no reason not to use extended barrel on this build. It's just going to make your overall weapon using experience way more enjoyable and effective. I'm using the new violet laser to offset the moving accuracy penalty of the ribbed vertical. I went with the ribbed vertical grip because it applies enough recoil control, and anything over this would kind of be overkill in my opinion. Then I went with a 30 round fast magazine. Look at that. You can actually look, like, it isn't a completely overpriced 35 round mag. I do have a build for that magazine, but 30 round fast mag and then mag catch. Another thing to note about this weapon is if you use mag catch and a fast mag, you get a sub 1.9 second reload, which is actually really insane. With pretty much all of these builds, you can make a conscious decision to unselect the mag catch and then equip the brand new tac light aimed. Reason being is this attachment only activates a flashlight when you aim down sights. And in close quarters, this can actually disorient people and make them miss. And even if it makes them miss a single bullet, that's huge. Like, you can potentially win gunfights because they missed a single bullet just from you, blinding them for a split second. So, you can make the choice. Do you want tac light aim? Do you want a very slightly faster reload? There it is. Now, bear with me here because typically I would have all the builds lined up for you on all of these different weapons, but one of them is locked behind a bundle that I will not buy because what the fuck? And the other one is locked behind level 50, and I don't have this gun at level 50. So, the other build is this. It's standard suppressor, extended barrel, slim angled, and 20-point blue laser. So, This is going to be for the more adept users. It has slightly faster ADS time, still has really good muzzle velocity, slightly less recoil control, better hip fire. So yeah, this is a really good general use case scenario build, okay? This pretty much covers every single scenario. Has good moving accuracy, good hip fire, good everything. So there you go. This is pretty much the jack of all trades build. And now we have a big magazine build, okay? So as I said, you can actually use the 35 round fast magazine. It's only 20 points. Honestly, when I saw this weapon had a 35 fast mag, I thought it was going to cost 50 points like all the other giant magazines. But apparently, they decided to let us have some fun in this game finally with larger magazines. So this is probably going to be the hardest build to use out of all of these because it just has, you know, not that much recoil control. The only recoil control you're going to be getting is from any suppressor with recoil recovery and all that. But again, it won't really matter because you're just going to be mag dumping this weapon you're just going to be mag dumping this weapon anyway. But the reason why I'm using long suppressor or like light and suppressor or flash comp, which this weapon doesn't have, dice. This weapon does not have the brand new attachment they added to the game. So a brand new weapon doesn't have a brand new attachment. Mini rant aside, my point is, I think long suppressor, light and suppressor, and flash comp all reduce the visual aspect of recoil, which can make it easier to understand where you're shooting and just easier to use. And I actually really like that. So I'm using long suppressor, blue laser for better hip fire and that moving accuracy, extended barrel for the muzzle velocity, light or mag catch, depending on what you want, and the 35 round fast magazine. Overall, the CZ3A1 is definitely just one of the best weapons in the game. I don't think it has like all out the fastest time to kill in the game. I think the SCW-10 is still king where that is concerned, but this is a very, very versatile, extremely effective weapon. And, you know, hey guys, we don't have enough of those already, right? You know, it's not like the VCR2 is also insanely fucking broken and was added in this season's Battle Pass. But there you go. That's pretty much the CZ3A1. Maybe I'll throw in like a little weird on-the-fly build for you here. Maybe I can just do like a crazy Hipfire build. So if we're doing a Hipfire build, this is purely hypothetical, just for like me to spitball here. We use 20-point green laser, CQB suppressor, so we don't have a Hipfire penalty. Probably just basic barrel, 35 fast mag, and then, you know, if we do have to ADS, we can use the tac light aimed to try to disorient people. And there you go. There's the bonus Hipfire build for people that watched to this point. And you know what? You know the disgusting thing? It's still not even bad at mid-range while aiming down sights. All right, get out of here. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. Have fun with the CZ.